of the new bankroll challenge, the $20 to $2,000. Let's see how we do today. Got ourselves loaded into some $1 tournaments, starting with this mini Fenomeno Deadline Satellite. We've got 2 more coming up very shortly, 1 in 2 minutes time and 1 in 10 minutes time. 1 in 2 minutes time is a Power Path Step 2. I managed to convert some 50-cent tickets into 3 Power Path Step 2 tickets today. So, see how that treats us. What can we manage? This one is a turbo, but not a hyper turbo. So it's got a 50-minute late registration period, which is a reasonably long one. Takes us through to break time, more or less. Wow, okay. Early King in the big blind as well. It's pretty much where we want it. Give everybody a chance to raise us. Or at least limp. And we do get a couple of limps. An immediate call from the initial caller. Just them. Quite a dry flop, so we put in a small re-raise and that takes it. Okie doke. Into Ace Queen. Sorry, I really want to capture the new table. Not sure what I make of this Kerjack. Let's find out. Pretty good flop for us. Unless they had aces or ace king, we're looking pretty good. I think they've got kings, if I had to guess. Well, let's find out. No, they had aces, and they hit a set. Oh, my goodness. The case ace came out. Ace, queen versus aces. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a nice start. Fun times. Fun times. Let's try and get this back then. I could have actually shoved that probably. No, that's brilliant. Okay. Okay. Chipping it back. Chipping it back. The tournament info here. Put 150, but we got him for free. Okay, getting to see this one for free with 9-2 suited is pretty good. Fives, that'll certainly do us. I think we can nail our hopes on fives at this point. If they've got a bigger pair, they've got a bigger pair. Oh dear, now we're in trouble. I don't particularly like it three-handed. Ace king, ace king. Ah, queens, and they've hit a queen. GG's. So we would have been ahead of the ace king. Is that my daughter running around upstairs? It's not ideal. Hopefully it's next door. I think it might be next door. Next tournament starting in just 5 minutes' time. Joined another one in, what, half an hour's time? 20 minutes' time. Hey, Zomb, how's it going, man? Easy folds here. Looks like the blinds will go up before we get to be a big blind, but so be it. Quite a drawy board. Everyone's saying they haven't got it. Finally a bet in position. Does get called down. It is the trip sixes, and apparently that's good. No 7, no 2 for the straight anywhere. Just got called by a 4. Brave call. I don't hate it, though. It did start to feel like maybe they were bluffing that. Oh, no. One of our tournaments got cancelled. All right, I've joined a 50 cent hyper turbo satellite. Middle pair, runner, straight draw. We get called. And we take it on the turn. Nice. Up a tiny handful of chips. Better than we were a moment ago. Oh, I would have had an open-ended straight draw in position. That's not a good card for it, though. Blinds up. Into ace-9 suited. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, very big raise. Early on as well. No, I'm going to make a difficult decision to fold that. I think ace-10 suited, I could find a call or a shove. Wouldn't have been our flop. Oh, it was a Sunday Storm satellite that was cancelled. I wanted to play that. Ace-9 suited again. No big raise from Willarkos this time. So our turn. We give it a go. We give it a shot. Nice, nice. I don't think that's the worst result. Occasional blind picking up, in theory, can get us qualified. Yeah, not bad, Zomb. I had a reasonably productive day. Maybe not quite as much as I was hoping. Got down the gym. Did some work training. And a little bit of cleaning around the house. So I guess that'll do. I guess that'll do, huh? Oh, I'd have had 2 pair here on the flop. And the aces would have busted us on the river, I guess. Free flop, could be worse. We don't pick anything up. Ace-8 suited. No, early min raise takes us out of this one. I think we'd have had to have had a little stab. Wow, we'd have had top 2 pair on an all-heart board with 5 other players in. That is an interesting flop. Hey, howdy, Razors. Great to see you, man. Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Pretty good. Ooh, pocket 3s. And a limp. Feels wrong that this could be a fold. Maybe this could be a fold. The table isn't very aggressive, so I certainly don't mind just calling. That's a very rare raise from D.I. James. And a big one. Wouldn't have hit the 3. $10-6. The hand that was going crazy, that won a huge pot, was 10-6. Okay. We've got an M of 8 and a bit. No, pretty much 8. Let's have a go at this one. Oh, flush draw now. To go with our what was top pair, now second pair. Oh, crud. Sure, it's a 50 center. Oh, I thought for a second the king was a heart. They flopped the straight. Oh, let's go back over here. Blind's going to go up on us, sadly. Oh, wow, we've been called by a worse hand. And they've hit the 9. They've hit the 9. No Miracle Queen. We're out of that one. And that's it. An early 7-minute break for me until our next tournament starts. I guess I'll take an early break. Oh, yeah, Razors. Yeah, I only introduced that yesterday. It's a nice new scene, isn't it? I've got to do the 4-scene one and get the text working on both. But, yeah, it's a cool start. It's a cool start. I was working on that yesterday. Yeah, okay. I'll take a little break. I tell you what, I'll put a Kapow Comics video on. How about that?
Good morning, comic book. fans, welcome back to Comics in 5 Minutes. I'm your Evelyn Shorty. I'm going to take a quick little look at Spider-Man Reign 2 here. And the fact that it's Reign 2 really heavily implies that it exists of a Reign 1, or Reign, if you will. And I'm fairly certain it exists because there's a little blurb at the beginning telling me what happened in it. And I'm glad it did, because I'd never read it. I wasn't even vaguely aware of it until I knew there was a sequel. I know people did talk about it quite a lot, apparently did some interesting things, but I'm not a big enough Spider-Man fan to really engage with everything that came out. I do like the fact that it seems to be self-contained. It looks like it's kind of a what-if, Elseworld-esque kind of story. And those are the kind of things which I'm more likely to read. But it just passed me by for whatever reason. And the only reason I bring this up is because I do like the idea of reviewing things which are good jumping on points, where you don't need to have read an awful lot of stuff before. It's why I always review the one-shot or issue ones. In this situation, as somebody who had no idea what's going on, had nothing but the blurb at the start of the book, which is at best a couple of paragraphs, I still managed to pick this comic book and go for it straight away. And it really helped by the fact that the artistic choices were spectacular. So I'm going to show you the first couple of pages now, just very quickly. You don't need to know the details of what's going on there, but that layout just made me feel that's claustrophobic. Straight away, there's something about that long, narrow, across the page panel which just really, it hit me. Like, it gave me a sensation. Then you read the comic book and realise, yes, it is supposed to be claustrophobic. These are people surviving in a collapsed building under the rubble with no idea what's going on, no hope of rescue. Perfect. That's exactly what it should be. And the more I was reading, the more I realised not only is it very good at what it's doing, it also does an awful lot of stuff which I complained in my previous review that the Wolverine comic book didn't. I'm not going to go fully into it, but a couple very quick ones straight off the top is understanding how dynamism works in still images. A couple of fantastic examples of this one is a POV shot where the character is jumping towards you, and understanding where the POV is from and how foreshortening works and anatomy, you genuinely get a sense that it's somebody heading towards you. No need for motion lines, nothing like that. It literally just looks like that is what's happening. It's brilliantly done. There's a bit early on where we have a fantastic single-page panel of two people walking through a crowded art gallery, and it's one panel, but it's taken over multiple time frames. It's really nicely done, the fact that dialogue kind of bounces and pops between the characters. It sets its own tempo and pace as you're going through it. More importantly than that, though, it is a non-traditional layout for a page. If you think like the standard 9-panel grid, everyone knows how to read those pages. It's almost like ingrained into us right now. This does not flow that way, but because of how well it's written and how good the artist captures these moments in time, there's absolutely no problem following it through. And it invites you to go back and look at some of the background things, almost like a Where's Wally kind of thing, because it's crowded and busy, but at no point do you feel lost in it. Really, really good control of pacing and form there. And that just is brilliantly done throughout the entire comic book. Other things it does really well with the art, and yes, I'll talk about the art quite a lot now, it's a cyberpunk horror, and I've already described some of the horror elements, but you also get to see Kingpin in a variety of different states, and every single one of them he looks deeply unsettling and kind of terrifying. We have the fantastic cityscapes, all neon-drenched, occasionally feeling like it's glowing off the page with the purple and lights, which is brilliant. But also, like all good cyberpunk should do, it only has these bright glowing lights to highlight how deep the shadows are. It is a horror comic book first and foremost, I think. The cyberpunk-esque element to it works really effectively to lean into that and accentuate it a bit more, should I say. All that not to be said that the writing isn't great as well. Now, obviously, it has to be great for these beats to work in the way they work. The pacing has to be done through how the story is put together. So the writing obviously is good. Not just that, though, but early on we get a fantastic conversation between Peter and MJ, which shows their relationship really effectively. It's not like layered with romance and intimacy, but you still get a sense these are two people who love each other because of just how comfortable they are with each other and the kind of way they talk. The pacing, again, is important. They bounce off each other really, really effectively. Later on, when Peter is effectively rescued, but doesn't realise that's what's going on, it makes his feeble attempts to not be rescued even more heartbreaking, gut-wrenching. It's brilliantly done. I do have a slight criticism on the writing. This is a minor thing for me, but one of the things I loved about the comic book was how it is playing with convention and style, particularly Marvel style. It moves quite far away from it, but the ending feels a little bit by the numbers. I was already intrigued by what's going on here. I like cyberpunk, I like horror, I think the artwork is fantastic. I'm intrigued by what's going on, but then you get to the end and find they've just got like a 48-hour countdown, and it feels a little bit like, oh, come back next week to find out what happens. I didn't particularly need that. I thought everything was working so effectively that dropping that in like a page or two before the end, it does feel like they're doing it just to grab the kind of like you have to come back next week kind of crowd to it. And I just don't think it was necessary. I feel like everything else was done enough that I was going to be into it anyway. I still really love it, and if you're lucky enough to find a copy in your shop, I would recommend picking this one up. I have absolutely loved it. That's it for me for now. I've still got more Wolverine to review, so make sure you do the social media thing, and I'll see you when I see you. Look after yourself, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.
Oh, good timing. The poker just started. I didn't even realize. Oh, interesting, interesting. We're not going away just yet. Middle pair, run a straight draw. Eden Hellboy, let's go, baby. Oh, well done. Very nice. Very nice. I've heard that's not easy to do. Okay, so we now got an 8 for a straight. It does make our 2 pairs slightly dodgy if someone else has an 8. We've still got a decent pair ourselves. We've not improved. We've not improved. I think we have to lay that one down. I'm sure I'll say again later, but I think I'm working the next 2 nights. And then it'll be my night with Mrs. Reckless, right? So, gosh, and then Friday's Zelda's birthday, but obviously she goes to bed at a reasonable time, so I might be able to get on Friday. Yeah, hopefully after today, back on Friday. Not quite going to cut it. I recognize this cat from a cartoon. What was this cartoon? Gosh, it's right on the tip of my brain. Evening, baby Jock. How you doing, man? Oh, the hyper cancelled as well. All right, let's try and get something going, eh? There's a whole bunch on the hour that we can play. We just took the blinds there, I take it? Yes, we did. We've still got one starting in 5 minutes, and then there's a bunch on the hour. Bit of action here. Two players both feel they've got it. I don't think the turn's going to change their mind. It looks like they both got the queen unless someone's got a set. Man, I have not seen a set in a long time. They both have the flush draw and it actually hits. Wow. The 10-8 had a 9 to the straight and a 10 or an 8 would have won it for him. Oh no, a 10 wouldn't. A 10 would have been a straight for the ace-king. So they were drawing to a 9 or an 8. That is a surprisingly long way back for a missed ace-king. SWAT cats. Thanks, Waffler. Cheers, man. That's driving me crazy. Oh, nice, Dr. Hellboy. No, that's sweet, man. Yeah, work your way up. Why not? Why not? SWAT cats, yeah. Had a 2-season run. Mark Hamill was voice acting in there somewhere. Oh, they cancelled it despite the fact it was being incredibly successful due to the level of violence. Sad times. Okay, we've finally got a second table starting up. Let's capture that. I swear I've only learned how to spell the word adrenaline due to typing these satellites in. I was going to raise that then, and then under the gun raised. And I couldn't. Talking of raising, though, here we go. Let's go, baby. We are going to be out of position. We get called by the cutoff and the big blind. We do hit the ace, though. If there's another, like, middle ace out there, we've got a pretty good hand to split it. Yeah, we're now splitting with anything worse than ace-queen and ace-king. Of course, the flush has just made it. I mean, we're drawing to an ace or a 2. Absolute worst-case scenario here. I guess if they had the 2, we're just drawing to the ace. I'm sorry to say, it does kind of feel like they've either got the 2 or the clubs. We'll let the ace go. Maybe I should just check the turn. Check called down. Gut shot. If they haven't hit, we're winning. We have the nut missed hand. Is that a thing? The nut missed hand? Woohoo! Not a great card to go with the ace. Bit of a big initial raise from Monster, sadly. I'd have liked to have got involved with that, but I don't think we can. And we would have missed. All right, guys. Let me know if Rune pulls it back at all against Djokovic, because it looks like Djokovic has just absolutely whomped him. I'm going to stop checking it now. I thought that was going to be the great match today, and instead it not the time I wanted to get 3-bet. Instead, it turned out to be Zverev Fritz, which I wasn't expecting. This might not be a good thing. I'm kind of in the mood to play hands. Wow, okay. We pick up a runner, straight draw, and a flush draw. Straight up flush draw. Let's try and take it now, because we've only got 6 high, and it feels like we might be able to take it. Also, we might be buying ourselves a free river card, because they're more likely to check to us now. I think we do check. I don't feel like we... Oh, okay, now we definitely just call. Thankfully, it's quite a small bet. We've also picked up the 7 for the straight, but the problem is it makes a 9 a straight. Oh, complete miss. Sure. We'll go for it. Yeah, they check call ace jack. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, too good. Too good. Not the best play from me. Gut shot, straight draw here. They actually give us a shot at it. We miss. That is a shame. That is a shame. Too many good cartoons. Kids' cartoons in the 90s got cancelled before their time. No. We've got a tournament starting in 13 minutes, which is straight after the break. And there's others straight after that as well. So I'm up for taking some chances here. Huh. The weird thing is there's a bunch of tournaments with my filter on after the hour, and then there's nothing. They're all bunched together. I think bedtime-wise, that might be a good thing. We'll either go deep in one of these or go home, so to speak. 2 gapper in the cutoff. Not the worst. Not the lowest either. We get called by the small blind. The ace comes out. They check to us. We got runner flush and runner straight, which is a pretty bad combination. No, we just take it with the c-bet. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I swear there's 5 tournaments after the break that I want to join. Glad you like the new layout when I got 2 tables go, BB Jock. Thanks, man. Great to have you here, by the way. Hope Blood Bowl's treating you well if you've been playing any. Yeah, Zverev Fritz, man. Turned out to be an absolute classic. Didn't look like it was going to be either. Well, it kind of did, because Fritz was clearly playing very well in the first 2 sets. I think he was serving to take it to tiebreaker in the 3rd set, and the commentator said, Fritz has actually won more points in this matchup, and he's serving to stay in the match 2 sets down. But yeah, I was so impressed with how Zverev played against Cam Norrie that I suddenly thought, wow, well, this side of the draw looks really open, because I'm not sure on Djokovic's fitness or form, although he's starting to look like he might have both. So I unless Fritz keeps this up, I guess it's a Djokovic final. It's going to take an incredible effort from somebody to get Djokovic out now, I reckon. Grenade! What's the... let's have a look at the tennis order of play tomorrow. Of course, it's also the France-Spain game tomorrow night. Oh, yeah. So, first quarterfinal day. Sinner Medvedev. What a great start that is. First match on center court. Sure, I think we're going to end up with good value. Unless the big blind's really woken up with a huge hand here. I think we're going to get good value calling this. And I don't particularly want to slow play top pair, so we'll raise. We get called. And there's trip 8s, but if they have a set of 4s or 7s, we are beaten. No, we got a better kicker. Oh, they had an 8 with a worse kicker. Let's go. Let's go. Absolute magic. Okay. This could be a tilt raise. So you know what? Let's have some fun. Oh no, we've walked into a small blind with a real hand. Oh my goodness. Wow, they've got a jack to the straight. No, they've missed. We've lost to ace queen, but we take the side pot. Okay. So yeah, that wasn't even a tilted raise. So we lost a few thousand, but not everything. Paolini, who should have lost to Keys, but Keys got injured, against Navarro, who hugely upset Goff, in my opinion. And then Lulu Sun, who knows how she's doing what she's doing. This is obviously court 1 now. Opens against Vekic. You'd think Vekic would win, but who knows? And then another unbelievable men's match. Alcaraz versus Paul. Paul, who won Queens in style. Alcaraz, defending champion, but not looking as good as last year, in my opinion. So yeah, two absolute worldly men's quarterfinals tomorrow. I hope the women's matches end up good. But they're not just like as obviously incredibly strong, because the big seeds in the women have been going out. Somewhat more than the men. Wow, re-raise. Oh, from a short stack. We can't raise this more. We can raise this more. Great, let's go. So the worst we can lose is like 1,000 from the button. And we stand to win a huge pot. Like a really decent sized pot for risking 1,000. Just got to dodge a 10 or a jack or a 4 for the split. They hit the jack on the river. They steal the 4,000 pot. Oh well. Geordie Bowl, nice. And then we'll bow. Wow, very nice. Still high on home nations. Good man, good man. Ah, Sizzler, ex-NAF C champion, took down a tournament in Stockport today. That's nice to see. I say today, sorry, I think it's the weekend. Should really go and take my break. All right, be right back. Woo! Sorry, missed a few hands. Let's try and get back in the action. Oh no, I got a fourth one started. Of course, I had a free ticket I didn't want to pass up. Right, gosh, I really got to start capturing stuff now because we're in an alright situation here. Oh, I just take it. Okie doke. Could have been worse. Oh, sixes. Man, this really is a hyper turbo. It's not lying. Let's keep going like a madman. See if they'll believe us eventually. Blinds up. Time to go even crazier. If that's possible. I just want to make sure I'm capturing the mini Fenomeno somewhere. There we go. We let threes go on that one, I'm quite glad to say. Ace-8 suited in the mini Fenomeno. Which we're going to fold. We're raising down here, though. Nice, nice. Ace 8's somewhat interesting as well. Nine for the gut shot. Well, we're out of the power path step 2 because 10-8 shoved all in with our ace jack and it flopped all in pre. And flopped 3-8s. Nice, nice. Huge pot there. Really, really good win for us in a tournament where late registration, this has really been a crazy tournament. Late registration is ending any second. So yes, late registration is now over. I should really have a look at what the situation there is. It's the hot. We're in the bounty adrenaline. We're not in the mini daily cooldown. Why have I got a mini daily cooldown thing open? Oh, it got cancelled. Okay, cool. Right. Three entries. 3 entries out of 14 players left. Okie dokie. I mean, even though we're doing somewhat well, we're still completely desperate, like, compared to the blinds. And the antes. We've run into ace king with our ace 8. We hit the ace. We hit the 8! Unbelievable. Miracle turn card. Now we're really looking at a possibility of making this. I should slow down, actually, and let the other table play some hands. Should slow this down until its final table. Nice try, chat. Nice try. I did have a quick scroll back, actually. Glad to see that was not the case. Okay, free flop. We hit the king. We hit the king. I basically want to commit Morpheus without getting too involved with Dalmarks. Oh, dear. I'm worried this is a bigger king. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. Okay. Guess I'm folding. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we would have got outdrawn, but we were ahead. We got bullied out. If we'd had a better kicker, we'd have probably stuck in. We even had another one of the clubs, and the Queen 10 had one of the clubs, and still the clubs hit. Ah, okay, we're on final table now, so we don't need to slow it down at least. We're currently third, and there's 3 tickets available. But as some of the other players go out, other players will pass us unless we've accumulated chips, especially with the blinds getting so big. Oh my goodness, they are just giant. We're going to have to try and blind still when they go past us. Are we going to lose our first player? Looks very likely. They need a 9 or a king. They don't get it. 1 down, 4 to go. Might be playing this. Yeah, you know, I don't hate shoving. I was like, I could raise 500. Hang on, that's a fifth of our stack. Let's just let's just shove. Yeah, take down a solid pot. Nice. Pop over here. We haven't been on the bounty adrenaline for ages. We are big blind. The blinds are absolutely bananas now. Also, late registration has also ended here. This is the one that we carried in to break. There's 5 entries out of 44 players. Oh, boy. That is quite the flop. Just please don't have a straight. And then we got to jump down here because we got Jackson. We got action. Jackson. But basically all our chips. We're going to have like 400 left if we lose this one. Let's be dominating. Let's be dominating, baby. Come on. Yes. No ace, please. No. Oh, ace on the turn. Oh, Jack on the river. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Poker's so stupid. Maths is dumb. Maths is for dumb people. Wow. That is absolutely bananas. And just like that, we're back in first. With the blinds really, really pressuring quite a lot of the players here. Gone up to an insane 500, 1,000. Even we've only got like an M of 6.5. Oh, okay. One of the short stacks is in. Obviously, we're not. Oh, and another one. Oh, this is good. This is good. We didn't lose anyone? Okay, just one of the big stacks got short stacked. Sorry, we got ace king up here, by the way. Let's go there for a second. And sadly, we have missed. Let's see if anybody else is struggling. $1,000. We're getting 3.5 to 1. They've got 7s. Okay. And we miss and we miss. Never mind. It'll allow us to focus on the others more. Big blind next in the bounty adrenaline. If we got any piece of that we were going to shove. We do not. Just looking for an excuse to go all in now in this one. Oh, here we go. Trying to lose 3 players. We might lose one now. Well, the aces not surprisingly holds up. But yeah, we've got a crazy short stack. We've got ace 9. I mean, we'll win a bit of the blinds if the other 2 fold. So, sure, we can be the ones. Oh, we get called by Queen Jack. Got to avoid a queen or a jack. Or a heart. It's a heart. Oh, man. Brutal. And just like that, we're down to 4th. Can we get rid of Marcos? I would say no. Flops 2 pair versus kings. Oh, gets outdrawn. Oh my goodness, super outdrawn. If super outdrawn is a thing. We're out of the mini Fenomeno sat, my apologies. So we've got to somehow outlast 2 of these others. Well, I'd say Ace King might indeed be our somehow. Ace Queen. Doesn't hit a queen. Could split with a jack or a 6. Nope. Love it. Love it. Oh, we've won a decent pot-ish on the bouncy adrenaline as well. I should swap this to table 1, really, and then I can capture both. But first of all, Zaboomafoo! 43 months! Incredible, incredible, incredible. Thank you, sir. Absolutely stunning. Woo! How you doing? Hope your week's got off to an awesome, awesome start. Oh, free flop. Middle pair. Interesting. Folding middle pair. Interesting. Just got to try and survive. Maxi rage. Here they come. Oh, everyone folds to them. That's not good. That's not good. Our turn to shove then. Hope we get fold, fold. They've just won a hand, so I got a feeling they're going to be more inclined to fold one. Especially as they won it without being challenged. No one called them. Blinds go up. Come on, Rhino. Find the call. Find the call, Rhino. No! Darn it. And now we're big blind. Oh, okay. We're going to go for it on the bounty adrenaline. We get called by 8-10. They haven't hit yet, but they got a 9. No 9 yet. No! We hold up. Ace high holds up, baby. Did they fold round to us on the other table? It looks like it. Oh, ace queen. Okay. This is it. Now or never. Maxi Rage really might call this time. Nope, finds the fold. That's really good. We're actually first again. We're actually first again. To the extent that I think we just fold king, queen. Oh, that ace holding up on the bounty adrenaline was good news. That actually gives us a playable stack now for the first time. Basically all tournament. Folds round again. We've got him scared as the big stack now. King Jack suited. Oh, I was going to shove, but no, let's get out of the way. Come on, Maxi Rage, come on. Find it. No. No, everyone playing good satellite poker, I'm sad to say. This is really weird. We're all trying to have a bit of a family pot here. Obama raises. Boo! Boo! I hope they get severely punished by KMS. We'd have hit middle pair. We wouldn't have been delighted with the ace out, that's for sure. Go back to the final table. Blinds don't go up on us. That's nice because they're going up to 3,000. And just no one's gone with anyone. So unfortunately, we've gone from first to third. We haven't shoved in ages, so I'm hoping that gets respect. It does. And you can see how much that jumps us up. Frankly, a ton. Come on, Maxi. Come on. Find that call. You made some crazy calls earlier in the tournament. He's been really tight recently. Like he's suddenly realized how to play. If someone could raise, Rhino's really struggling. Don't fold round to Rhino. Don't fold round to Rhino. No! Oh, no. That puts us pretty much all back even again. Craziness. Come on. No, no. Oh, yes. Okay. I think if Rhino goes, I might go here. Let's go. Let's just go. King 9 hits the king. And just like that, we're going to be the ones that miss out. Let's go over here. See if we can get in the bouncy adrenaline. Oh, no. 4? Not a 4. Oh, we did win somehow in our hand down here. Come on, Rhino. Make silly raise. Yes, silly raise. Oh, they've hit the 3. We've not hit anything. No Miracle River. 2,700. We might have been back in that. I guess this is it. Ace King suited, ran into kings, didn't outdraw. Ace Queen lost to King 9 after waiting ages. No, no, we needed the 8. It didn't come. It didn't come. The 9 is no good. Unless somehow nobody has a king or a queen, we could be splitting. If it had been Jack, Jack, 9, 9 ace, it'd be more interesting. Be a bluff for the side pot? No, they got the ace. Yeah, well played. Sorry, ladies and gents. No luck tonight. I really thought we were going to qualify one of those, especially for the $7.50. That looked nailed on at one point. But our opponents played really, really good satellite bubble poker, and we were the ones that got unlucky. So yeah, just a short one tonight. My apologies. Single parenting Zelda in an evening means I get on a bit late, and also means I have to get up early with her. So I did say I wasn't going to stream some of the Mondays, but I'm working so much in the week at the moment. I wanted to try and get on tonight. So I'm glad we got a few in. If they'd gone better, we would have carried on, and I'd have just put up with being tired in the morning. But no, there's no more tournaments for us to join for ages now with our filter. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. And after 2 nights of work and a night with Mrs. Redis, hopefully we'll get on Zelda's birthday when she's gone to bed on Friday. Woo! Take care.